The Creator is a science fiction movie written and directed by Gareth Edwards, and starring John David Washington, Madeleine Yuna Voyles, Ken Watanabe, Allison Janney, and Gemma Chan. Set in the not-too-distant future, slightly farther out than next Sunday AD, the United States is involved in a war against artificial intelligence, which is blamed for cribbing notes from Skynet and nuking Los Angeles. The ensuing decade and change has seen construction of an enormous, weaponized satellite dubbed Nomad, and major military operations taking place across the Asian Pacific, where some nations use and are friendly to artificial intelligence. The new military-industrial complex is trying to target Nirmata, an enigmatic figure who is allegedly an AI messiah. Sergeant Joshua Taylor was once undercover attempting to locate Nirmata, but a preemptive raid blows his cover, costs him his family, and leaves him deeply depressed. Years later, he's approached to assist a military tactical team infiltrating a hideout where Nirmata has constructed a weapon to neutralize Nomad. Taylor, because of his experiences behind enemy lines, is the only person with working knowledge of this location. He declines to help since his depression has convinced him there isn't much hope for a better future. However, related information states that his wife is still alive and also at the facility, which ultimately compels him to join the mission. In the course of the infiltration, Taylor discovers the quote-unquote weapon is in truth a child simulant AI so sophisticated that it blurs the line between human and machine intelligence. Instead of terminating it, Taylor goes rogue when he's led to believe the simulant, who he names Alfie, can lead him to his missing wife. The pair is then hunted by the United States military, new Asian authorities, and AI freedom fighters, with each faction wanting Alfie for their own ends. In many respects, the movie borrows from Blade Runner, Terminator 2, and Children of Men. I don't mean this as a criticism, but as an explanation to the type of science fiction movie arena the creator also wants to inhabit. Like those movies, the creator also approaches questions about the distinction between artificial and organic intelligence, what it means to be alive, if all behavior is essentially deterministic, and the nature of hope regarding suffering, loss, and potential extinction. Scene to scene, the cinematography is good and action set pieces are competently directed and easy to follow. The plot, however, can feel a bit jumpy in regards to some sequences and brief flashbacks that can feel more like interruptions than clarifiers. There may not be enough action for an audience looking for high-energy science fiction action movies like Aliens, Star Wars, The Fifth Element, Minority Report, The Matrix, or Total Recall. However, the movie is also not so character-driven as to have the intense emotional weight of slow science fiction movies like E.T., The Arrival, Gattaca, or Ex Machina. The performances are all pretty good, with Washington and Voyles in her debut film carrying a lot of the weight. It's not terrible by any stretch, but it may not be more than serviceable depending on what you want from the movie. One aspect of the film that has rightly gotten praise is how good it looks for its relatively small budget. At a time when studios like Disney are regularly spending upwards of $200 million and more for mediocre results, the creator was made for less than half that amount and looks significantly better. Did you see The Creator, or are you planning to? What are your thoughts about this movie? about its place as a science fiction film, and about its place in the contemporary landscapes of movies in general. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my peculiar notions. If you appreciate this channel and want to support it, you know what to do. Until next time, enjoy some good science fiction movies. Live and be well.